All right, take 184. My name is Chris here with Bergstrom Infiniti, showing you guys a quick review of the 2022 Infiniti QX80 here. Starting off real quickly for the 2022 QX80 model year, we're gonna have 3 trim levels, starting with a base Luxe, a mid-trim Premium Select, and then the trim level shown here, which is a Sensory. MSRP for this exact vehicle shown here is $88,790. Now let's see what we get with that. All right, coming underneath the hood here of the 2022 QX80, we'll get the same naturally aspirated V8 carried over from the previous years. If you care to know, pushes out 400 horsepower, 413 pound-feet of torque. 0 to 60, again, if you care to know at all, 5.9 seconds to 6.1 is where I've seen it. MPG ratings, you're going to be looking at 14 in the city, 18 on the highway, correct me if I'm wrong, and it can tow a maximum of 8,500 pounds. While we're talking numbers in this QX80, warranty, comprehensive warranty, you're going to be looking at 4 years, 60,000 miles, powertrain warranty, 6 years, 70,000 miles, which is pretty nice. And then coming back to the specific sensory trim level, you'll get these chrome exterior accents, such as the grille, the front bumper, your chrome air caps. You'll get additional chrome accents on the side of the vehicle as well as the rear, which we'll get to in a little bit here. And then you'll get their signature double arc grille right there. Down below right there, using my finger, you'll get their housing compartment for their safety sensors or features such as predictive forward collision warning or for your adaptive cruise control. And then coming back to the specific sensory trim level, you'll get these auto swiveling headlights. Essentially what that is whenever you're taking corner, those headlights will move with you. You're starting to see it in a lot of high-end luxury vehicles now. With that, LED daytime running lights, turn signals, low and high beams, and then LED fog lights. Moving off to the side here, those wheels are going to be 22-inch forged aluminum wheels, riding on 275 width tires. And then using my finger again, that right there, focus, it's going to be a functional heat extractor for that V8. And let me get your side profile real quick of the 2022 QX80. There you go. If you like a boxy luxury vehicle, this might be the one. And then again, coming back to the sensory trim level, your chrome exterior accents right here around your windows, your door handles, and then you'll get plastic. It might be plastic or chrome roof bars and crossbars. And then you'll get these same 22-inch forged aluminum wheels, riding 275 width tires. Also, one thing to note about Infiniti vehicles, their V8s and V6 actually can take regular unleaded fuel. If you want maximum performance per Infiniti, premium is recommended. And then on the turbocharged engines, it requires premium, such as their twin turbo V6 or their variable compression turbo. Coming off to the rear here, you'll get LED taillights, brake lights, reverse lights, and unfortunately you'll get halogen turn signals right there. Hopefully for a refresh or a redesign, they'll definitely add in LEDs, I'm pretty sure. And then you'll get your stainless steel bumper plating right there, and then your chrome bar right there across the vehicle. And that's how the 2022 QX80 looks like. Let me get you another side profile. All right, guys, take too many takes, but before we hop inside of the 2022 QX80 here, showing you guys how to lock and unlock. Yeah, okay, it's gonna be take 1,000, whatever, but I'm just gonna continue this video. How to get inside and out of the vehicle, or lock and unlock the vehicle per se. You're gonna be using this button. There's no actual sensor behind the door handles here. When you move to the rears, there's gonna be nothing back here at all either. So you're either gonna have to choose to do everything from the front or your key fob if you're choosing to get to the rears before you even get to the front. I know real quickly to disclose it, I know on the 2022 QX60s, they have a sensor behind all 4 door handles now. Then there's a sensor that's just like right here to lock the vehicle, which is really nice. Hopefully they bring that to the QX80 here. Regardless, moving inside of the 2022 QX80 here, you'll get this really unique design in the leather on the doors and the seats right here. And then the leather is going to be finished, or it's going to be a semi-aniline leather. And then moving on to the doors right here, this is like a dark charcoal wood trim finish in gloss, or like a gloss finish, which is pretty nice. And then you'll get your 2-person memory settings right there. Down below here, you'll get your window controls, power up and down for all 4 windows, and then your power folding mirrors. And then right here, you'll get a 17 Bose Performance Series speakers, I believe only seen on the sensory trim level. And then you'll get your metal speaker covers, and then your blind spot warning indicator light right there. And then as we move down below, you'll get your illuminated kick plates for the front and the rears. And then down below here, you'll get a welcome lighting at night. And then I believe this might be a 10-way or 8-way power adjusted seats. And then you'll get this really unique design in the leather. And then before I even hop on the inside, I want to show you guys the controls right here. Starting from the left, we'll get your power tailgate button, heated seat control or heated steering wheel, and then your audio for like your blind spot warning or your lane departure warning if it's too loud. And then these switches down here are going to be to fold down the second row seats. And then this is, I believe, the power door button right here is if you want the rear tailgate to be power operated or manual operated. I might be wrong about that, but here's a look at it before we hop on inside. All right, guys, now that we're inside of the 2022 QX80, real quickly, starting with your steering wheel, you'll get a really nice leather wrapped steering wheel finish with this, the same wood trim that you see around the vehicle, like right here. All around the steering wheel, you get a leather wrapped steering wheel airbag cover as well. Down in here, it looks like it's been upgraded, or the graphics look a little bit more crisp from the previous years, or that might just be me. The biggest thing is you can have a plethora of screens. That if you see down below here, like all my menu screens as sourcing through them, you can actually customize what you want to see, what you don't want to see. One cool thing is now they have navigation that can be displayed in here. Not your actual navigation, but let's say if you're navigating somewhere or you have a route, it'll show you like the miles till your next exit. It'll show you like the arrows and all that stuff, your traffic sign recognition, which is really nice. And then moving off to the big stuff here, you'll get your around view monitor or your rear view monitor or your digital rear view mirror. So if we go back here, this is actually customizable. Your brightness, you can actually up and down, left or right, all that stuff, which is really nice. Your garage controls are right here. And then moving up to this 12.3-inch screen, this is actually customizable. I wanted to show you guys this real quick. So you'll have like 3 actual menu screens. So this is 1, 2, and 3, and it's all customizable. So if you go to settings, customize menus, customize home menu. For example, I'm gonna choose to put Series X right there. It'll ask if you want to confirm that. I'm gonna hit yes. And then once you go back to your home menu screen right here, you'll see I have Series X right there. So you can actually customize all 3 of these menu screens, which is really nice. And then coming to maps here, maps can actually take up the entire screen. It's pretty snappy. And then if you go to, you can leave it on automatic mode, but in this case, I'm just displaying it to you guys. One thing I've kind of noticed and I don't like is how there's no dedicated home menu button down below here. You actually have to use that through the screen. So you actually have to go back and then minimize the map, and then you have your menu screen right there. This right here, as you notice is mainly going to be a split screen most of the times. You can actually customize that too. So when we go to customize split screen, we can put like audio sources right there. You have all your other stuff you can put. So now I have my audio sources right there. And then we can go back. If you did have Apple Carplay or Android Auto, which this vehicle does come with, Apple Carplay is wireless. Specifically talking about Apple Carplay because I've experienced it. Apple Carplay will only take up 60% of the screen. 40% will be left as a split screen. But the good thing about it is you can have your Apple Maps right here, and then you can have your Apple Music right here on the 40% of the screen, which is really nice. Moving down below, a volume knob, tuning knob, heated seats, ventilated seats, air ionizer, a tri-zone climate control system. Down below here, you get a wireless charging pad with any compatible phone, and then you have your regular USB charging ports. Before we even get to this stuff right here, I want to go start with this. This looks like it's new for the QX80, but it's been in the brand for quite a while now. But this is a control knob for the screen, your home menu sources if you don't want to touch the screen. So for example, yeah, that's me using the knob. And then coming back to this stuff, this is your drive mode selector. I believe this vehicle does drive on full-time 4-wheel drive. And then you have your snow, tow mode, 4 low, 4 high, all that stuff. Your regular shifter right here, which is really nice, old school stuff. And then your cup holders, what I've noticed was new is it actually lights up at night now. So you can actually see that. And then coming to the center console here, you'll get your large center console storage right here. The reason why this looks so thick is because this can open from the rear. So your rear occupants can get to the front center console from right here. And that's how it looks like. All right, guys, coming into the rears here, we're gonna have the same unique design in the doors and the seats in the leather. Again, if that makes sense. And then you have your same metal speaker covers right there, your illuminated kick plates, and then the biggest change back here is gonna be these screens right here. They're gonna be like a gloss finish compared to the previous years, which used to be like a matte finish. And then how you kind of like integrate Disney Plus or Netflix, it's a lot more easier from what I've been told. And then back here, you have your heated rear seats, your USB ports, and then you still have like your outlet and 12 volt, all that stuff, tri-zone climate control system. How you get to the rear center console from what I described above before, that's just a button. That's how you grab your stuff. You get tons of storage back here too, so that's a huge storage. Cup holders down below there, you get some more additional storage. Second and third rows, you get ceiling roof mounted vents or something like that. And then how to get to the third rows real quick, it just folds like that. I'm just gonna fold it back. There you go. And that's how it looks like from the rears. All right, now to the rears with the super slow power tailgate button. You have all your accessories back here. I swear, when I played with this, I thought it was just a one button. Let me see, please be a one button. It is a one button this year. That's so nice. What the heck? So previous years, you had to hold these buttons and just watch it go down very slowly. Now it's just a button, so watch. One push, look at that. That's so much more convenient now. Even though it moves very slow, you actually don't have to stand there and hold the button. You can just push it and it folds automatically for you. So that's a huge plus. I don't care if it moves slow, as long as I don't have to stand here and hold it forever. Same thing, let's try. See. Okay, I don't know why that's automatically coming up, but right side, wow. Now I don't have to sit back here and hold it. That's plus. I like it. My favorite now. And then real quickly from the third rows to here, let me go over the seat. You have those same power adjusted seats right there, so you can actually recline and decline. Does that make sense? Well, yeah. Well, anyways, yeah, you can use those buttons to power adjust the third row seat, which is really nice. That's a plus. All right, guys. As I'm wrapping up the video, I just wanted to show you guys real quickly how the lights look like for the sensory trim level. The lights aren't flashing, but it looks like it is in video, but it's certainly not. But yeah, that's how it looks like. Thanks you guys again for tuning in. If you want to see more like this, please like, subscribe, and comment, or you don't have to do any of that. If you don't want to, that's fine. But I do have a video coming of the 2022 QX60 here shortly, the brand new one that's redone inside and out. If I miss anything about this vehicle, please feel free to let me know. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Thanks for tuning in. All right, and for those of you who are curious how the QX80 drove, I just took it back from a drive on our Wisconsin roads here. And one thing I have to say, first off, with the QX80 sensory trim level, there's an upgraded suspension that has like a hydraulic body motion control system, so it's gonna help distribute like the bumps and stuff like that a lot better than the other trim levels. Personally, I can't notice a difference, but one thing with the driving feel, or while driving it, I did feel like some small vibrations in the steering wheel whenever I'm going over bumps. It's not as bad though. It's like super light. The drive itself is really nice. Power is actually amazing. Again, if you tune back to the beginning of the video, 0 to 60 is like 5.9 to 6.1 seconds, which is very quick for this size vehicle, and it's pretty peppy. That engine, if you don't have your audio, like any kind of audio sources on, and you're just driving with pure quietness, you do hear that V8 groan, which could be a good thing, could be a bad thing, depending on what you're looking for. I didn't mind it personally. V8s you're gonna hear the V8s. Suspension wise, bumps wise, all that stuff, this thing took the beating fantastically. You can feel it going over bumps, like through the tires and stuff like that, but when you sit inside, you're not bouncing. It's just weird, but it's really nice. Like while sitting on the driver's side, I can feel it through the steering wheel that I'm going over bumps, but it's not as bad. But sitting inside of the car, I didn't feel like I was being tossed around, it's a weird feeling. Personally, I mean, I drive a small sports car, but driving this big one, it's definitely, I said that twice. I said that 3 times. Okay, it's very nice, drive smooth. If you're looking for something that's comfortable and can go on long road trips, family road trips, this is the one. This is it. If you're looking at Infiniti's lineup, this is it. But I'm excited to drive the QX60 and see how that one drives like too. Please tune in again, like, subscribe. I already said that, but you don't have to if you don't want to. All right, I'm just gonna end the video. I'm taking too long. All right, yeah, overall, driving wise, if you're looking at this size specific vehicle, I'd say drive about an 8. If it had an air suspension, maybe. It feels like it does. Wait, I was gonna end the video already. All right, bye guys.